I was born just up the road here a mile, and my family is a third-generation family to farm in this part of the country. So agriculture was a big way of life for us and for our family, and it became a big part of my life. My dad had 5 brothers, and each one of them had a farm within a mile of where we're at now. And now we're in the next generation down, and those farms are still owned by family. My whole life I've been concerned and cared about the land and its care, and we need to make sure that we keep the water as clean as we can and the air as clean as we can. When I started farming and getting involved with the district, I noticed that some of the practices that farmers were doing were not good for the land. They had cattle running in streams for water because it was free and cheap, and that's just one of the things. People were cutting timber and slashing woods and stuff, and leaving a real mess. It's another thing that kind of bugged me, and I guess I had a vision for wanting the district to be more than it was. We were doing all right, but I saw the potential that we could do some really good things. And we also had a really good district conservationist that had a lot of really good ideas, and I picked up on them, and so that's kind of how the whole growth thing started. Yeah, over the years our programs have evolved, changed to include the entire population of the county. We not only have serviced the agriculture community, the forestry community, but now we're getting more involved with the urban people. Basically, it's an education program, like the district's always been. Getting people in town not to fertilize their lawns so much, to get runoff going into the lakes. The Forest Service had title to some tax reverted lands. These are lands that were cut over in the county, and they stripped the timber off them, and then they didn't pay the taxes. They walked away from them. Nobody wanted them. So the Forest Service had charge of them and took them over, and they enlisted the Conservation District to manage them for them. And the district did that for many years. And my dad and other board members started that nursery, and they reforested most of them. And so after many years, the district conservationists and I got our heads together and decided, you know, we've managed these things. The Forest Service doesn't want them. They're part of the Manistee National Forest, but they really don't want them because they're small, isolated parcels that weren't contiguous with the main forest. So we started on a program to get the district to own them. And then eventually I talked to a representative from the Forest Service at a meeting I was in Wisconsin, and he was the one that finally got the ball in our court that he recommended that they do give them to the district. And so at one of our annual meetings we had someone from the Manistee National Forest come and presented us with the deeds to, I believe there's 19 parcels. It was extremely exciting. It was a lot of work, but it's a highlight of my career, I guess, or one of the big ones. It's one of the permanent things that the district has that I was a big part of that will never go away. And I guess that's the lasting part of it is, I mean, nobody's ever going to remember me in 150 years, but those lands will be there.